Hi, I'm Raj Patel, the founding managing broker of Best Chicago Management. We're a new property management company in Chicago as a subsidiary under Daniel Graham Holdings. You need to protect your investment. You want to maintain real value in what you own. And the big thing that if you have a property that you are not maintaining, essentially the property can go in disrepair. You don't know the tenant pool that you're putting into that property. We help you seamlessly throughout the entire process. But we're also managing the property, so we're checking for repairs, checking for maintenance items for you, checking for potential value add-ons, whether it might be flooring add-ons or kitchen add-ons or any kind of additional add-on that we can do to help increase the value of the property, also increase the rental value at the same time. Well, Best Property Management really came as a culmination of 15 years of really bad experiences managing my own clients' properties. I've dealt with probably about 15 or 20 properties continuously over those 15 years, managed the tenant pool, managed the repairs, managed renovations. And for us at Best Chicago Management, our goal is to be tech forward, data driven. Our goal is to be truly predictive maintenance, where we're actively looking for every single property that's under our management, and we're getting reports, AI screening those reports, you're receiving reports. If repairs are required, we're giving you, the vendors that can do the repairs for you. We're giving you vendors that can swap out appliances if it need be. We're here to help you through the process. You can be involved if you want to. If you don't want to be involved, you just want to, check the accounts, make sure everything's good. Leave the property and the management of the property in our hands, because we are looking out for you and your asset. For you, the owner, the experience starts right at the beginning. The onboarding process is where you're fully involved. We try to get you involved as possible because we need the information on the property, the rent roll, the tenants, any of the information that's required in our owner intake forms. Once that's done, things go quiet. You don't hear from us unless you chose so, right? You can log into the portal at any time, take a look at what you need to take a look at. If you choose the active reporting feature that we do offer, then you are receiving the monthly reports. Other than that, we're making sure that the property is handled. We're making sure that the tenant is handled. Before the lease comes up 90 days prior, we're contacting the tenant. We're ensuring that if there's a renewal process going to happen, we'll be in touch with you at that point. If there is no renewal process, then we let you know, hey, it's going back on the market. New tenant is, once a new tenant is acquired, then you're back in that process again. Well, Best Property Management really can be for anyone. It could be for a owner of a single condo unit. It could be for somebody that has 5 units, 10 units, 500 units, right? Our process, the way we use technology, the transparency of our process, the low overhead small team that we function with, we're able to provide what other management firms are not able to provide at the cost that you should be paying, right? Our goal is not to make money on the nickel and dime. Our goal is to help you increase value on your asset and put more doors under management. Simple as that.